got to let his hands go. But he does fight in spurts.
There's the hook by Holyfield.
Valuev.
Overhand right by Holyfield.
Yeah, that landed. Now he's inside, missing. Valuev tries to counter with the right. Just trying to dial in and figure out Evander. He gets hit with a counter left hand. Valuev in the blue, Holyfield all in red. There's the hook, and there's the infighting. And
this is probably the first time many of the American fans that are watching this broadcast, if you're watching him for the first time, this is not Valuev at his best. But what he has done is done things like that, picked his shots. Valuev, that was the one moment, literally, of that round.
There, Valuev doubles a jab, but nothing on that right hand. With nothing coming at him, he's done just a little bit of work inside like that, and it's winning every round for him.
And the intriguing thing is, it's the 46-year-old who's throwing more combinations, even though there are not too many. There's the uppercut by Valuev. Low. It's not as if he's just missing.
There's the open blow. It's a free shot for Evander.
And the interesting thing is that hook didn't move Valuev at all. Didn't even move him. It barely moved his head. And yet, still, it lands, though.
And Evander does the right thing after that stuff. You know, he's inside. Now he'll pin his head to Valuev's chest and force him to clinch.
A couple of jabs thrown by Valuev there, but, you know, and that's as close as he's come to landing a really good jab in that sequence right there. But for the most part, that punch has been non-existent, and Holyfield's been able to counter him from time to time. The try at the uppercut by Valuev, and that was our absolutely absent here tonight. If Holyfield went on to win a decision just like this over the course of 12 rounds,
boy, where he's going to have to knock Holyfield out.
Hook lands by Holyfield.
Lack of not only effectiveness, but any action. Side work inside and negate Valuev's size, and here he's doing it.
And not painting pictures black and white. Nikolai Valuev's performance in this fight is one of the worst I've ever seen.
It's head-scratching.
And we saw in those clips against boxers. Now there he puts together a nice combination, Valuev. He missed. It's not as if he has never fought well. Get him to do a little bit more of this, at least throw punches. Nice short right hand, takes a left hook in response, and a couple of left hooks in response.
He just bounced around the ring. There's a flurry from him.
He's not thrown that many punches either. There he lands a right and another right on the inside.
You know, Holyfield at 46, now he's getting pressed a little bit. Nice right hand from Valuev. Here we see the champion now. That hook landed, but a right in return from Holyfield.
And then another right. Holyfield, when he gets on the inside, understands, and there's the use of the head, which many have accused Evander Holyfield of in the past.
Liberally.
And he knows how to do it when he's on the inside. Prize fight, and more than that, Valuev, this title, after he lost it in the ring, is not acting like he wants to keep it. And there he finally throws some right hands.
Finally, off of that jab, which is really, that's his deal. Okay, there it is. That's what he should have been doing 5 rounds ago.
Either of them very often.
Holyfield tries the jab, right hand over the top from the champion. Halfway through the 8th. There, the exchange shots there. Holyfield came back with a nice left hand counter.
Here's the Valuev. Now they exchanged jabs, and actually that was one where Holyfield got in a little bit better. There's the jab of Valuev getting in.
Valuev gets hit with a counter.
Good hook by Valuev.
Yeah, but back comes Evander nicely.
That was a great combination by Holyfield.
That was the best action of the fight, in my opinion.
Yep.
Let him get mean, and then we'll have a fight.
I was going to say, at this point, to warn Valuev for any act of aggression seems...
Catching and countering, because Valuev's short. Now here comes the... not pressing him, not even fighting in flurry. He's not fighting at all.
Holyfield landing some left hooks on the inside.
Here's the action from that 9th round.
You see Holyfield on the inside clubbing him with the right. When Holyfield's on the inside, dangerous position. And there's the jab of Holyfield, which we have seen. And I agree that with what you just said. And when he throws those good combinations, they're thrown well. It's just that few and far between. See, and he'll rip a little body shot.
So he would apparently need a knockout. Nice right hand from Evander.
And again, a counterpunch over the jab of Valuev. Valuev will press in his memory book, that's for sure. And at 35, he hasn't exactly been that before. He's had his moments. This is no time to get brave. This is no time to stand there and decide you're going to be a warrior. You are correct. It's not a brilliant performance. It's an adequate performance, and it's been an adequate performance has been enough tonight.
He's controlled the pace, as you had mentioned, alluding to these
after he had lost to Lewis, and there's Holyfield landing some big right hands, point especially. Holyfield, ironically, may have put up on a right hand, a rare, and he's trying right now.
Evander looks like he's off balance and staggering around.
He might be a little tired right now, and that makes him vulnerable, but Valuev doing not much. Maybe Valuev won this round.
Run out of clock, and he's run out of title contention in my book. A champion who let it go to an ex-champion.
114 even.
Wow.
Pierluigi Poppi, 112. Mikael Hook, 114 to the winner by a majority decision, and still WBA heavyweight champion of the world from Russia with love, Nikolai Valuev.
Al, I'm shocked, dazed, and amazed. That's the worst officiating I have ever seen, in my opinion. And we've seen a lot of fights over the years, Al. I know I could be caught up in the moment, but how this man retained his title is beyond belief.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause.
That's pretty staggering.
Future Hall of Fame legend of boxing.
This is the worst thing to happen to boxing.
Well, the interesting thing about this is, as Evander Holyfield takes some adulation and has a puzzled look on his face.